Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, and I'm joined by the former quarterback, Kirk Herbstreit. And we'll also hear from Aaron Andrews in a bit. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's game, brought to you by ESPN and EA Sports. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Michigan State Spartans. You can always count on a good one here. We're at Spartan Stadium in East Lansing, Michigan, and football is just ahead. Not the best conditions here tonight. The forecast calls for more rain. Here come the Spartans. And for Michigan State, they got a pretty sizable challenge on their hands, I'd say.
Yeah, when you look at how these clubs match up, there's just a clear superiority on one side.
For Wisconsin, the highlight of the running game is a stellar tailback.
Well, this guy might be a stud, but so are the linebackers he's going to be running up against today.
It's time for the coin toss, and it's a good opportunity to let you know that our game is brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the perfect combination of chocolate and peanut butter. Michigan State is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. From the 7. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. On the run. Tackle at the 34. They grab 8 yards there.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 34-yard line. He lets it fly. Big catch there as they knock him out of bounds. Good-looking play there.
I think they did a great job up front here, allowing the quarterback enough time to look downfield and spot the open man.
First down, about 12 yards out. They line up in the red zone for the first time today. End zone touchdown. They decided to go to the running back on that touchdown pass.
Just a nice job by the quarterback in showing great patience here, going through his progressions, finally finding the back to get into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the drive summary. Wisconsin is lining up to kick this one off. He's to the 10. Oh, what a hit. The scoreboard says 7-0, but I don't think these guys are too concerned.
I don't think these guys are scoreboard watching yet, Brad. They just need to stick to their game plan and execute like they did all week in practice.
Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he's tackled around the 37-yard line.
Tight ends can really be a wild card in any offense. Sometimes the defense are a little bit confused on how to handle them.
From their own 37-yard line. First down. tight end again.
I think he was going to go to his tight end the whole way, but the defense didn't expect it. Sometimes those big guys can fool defenders into thinking they're blocking.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47. Nice run up the middle. Pick up a 5.
That's a gain of 5 on the play.
From the 48-yard line, it's second down. They'll run it. And they get nice yardage on that run. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
Handoff up the middle. Brought down at about the 43-yard line.
The defense needs to be careful. The safety might have made that play, but if he keeps coming up on the run, there'll be space downfield for the pass.
Caught with room to work. And they bring him down at the 16-yard line.
Great play for the offense and a great call by the offense. But the defense has to change things up. They've got to put more pressure on this quarterback.
First and 10. Ball on the 16. They've got a great scoring opportunity right now. Let's see if they make the most of it. Takes it right and brought down right away. The running back gets 2 on the carry. It's second down, 8 to go. Ball on the 14. Sets them up for the first and goal. Unbelievable. They can't get this offense off the field.
Well, they've been like a machine on this drive. Very methodical and efficient. And once again, they're moving the chains.
They're inside the 5. 1 yard to the goal line. They'll go with the option. And they'll bring him down behind the line.
You can't teach instinct. The ability to know where a play is going is something this safety has. That was a terrific effort.
It's second down. 8 yards from the end zone. On the ground, left side. They got 4 yards on that one. Third down. They can smell the end zone as they line up 3 yards out. They're crowding the line. They run for the score. Not going to get it. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
The defender wanted a head start, and they certainly got him for it.
Outside.
Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
They line up to kick this one away. From his own goal line. And down he goes at the 20-yard line.
Last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game?
Tackled after a decent pickup. And a 6-yard pickup by the halfback on the delay.
That'll make it second and 4.
Makes the catch, and the defense is all over him. They bring him down for a loss. taken back a yard.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
3rd and 5 situation. Ball on the 25-yard line. Complete, brought down, nothing doing. 2-yard pickup.
Once the wide receiver made the catch, he just kind of ran out of real estate. There was nowhere for him to go.
It's 4th down. Here comes the punter, looking to boot this one away. He's tackled at the 34, and he didn't get anything on that return.
Well, the coverage team did an outstanding job at containing here. You always see this with this team. They're very disciplined on special teams.
Caught, enough for the 1st down.
I'm really liking what I see from this guy. He's not afraid to go to the air on any down.
First down, 10 to go. Handoff, and he's met immediately. The fullback back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The sophomore just stuck it to the ball carrier right there. That's a very good tackle.
And a great ball game so far as we reach the end of one. Our score here at Spartan Stadium is Wisconsin 7, Michigan State 3. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Complete. He's got room. He's taken down at the 27.
He looked pretty cool back there. Even with the outside linebacker blitzing, he made an accurate throw, and the result is a new set of downs.
First and 10. They'll give it off here. And he's taken down around the 25-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Little handoff up the middle for a nice gain. They pick up a good 6 yards there. From the 19-yard line. 3rd down. We got a flag down on the field. Might have been offsides.
Offside. Home defense. Well, that's just too bad. They made the stop, but a flag is going to keep the chains moving.
From the 14-yard line. 1st down. Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. He's into the open field. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
This receiving corps runs some great routes, and that last play was an example of that. As a defender, it can be tough to match up sometimes.
First and goal from the 1, looking to punch this one in. They run it, and he's in. Nice run, and the score by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man anytime you're near the goal line.
They got to him early, but didn't get quite enough of it. Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he converts the extra point. That score leads us to our drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Makes it out to maybe the 19-yard line. The defense shut them down on their last drive, forcing a quick punt. He's tackled around the 37-yard line.
Man, that is a great call and a big gain, especially on an early down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 37. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Makes it out to about the 49.
When you're running the ball for big chunks of yards like that, you've got something working.
From the 49-yard line, first down. This one is batted away. Second down, 10 to go.
That makes it second and 10.
They'll go with the run once again. Gain of 9.
What sprung this play was some pretty good blocking up front. They read the blitz and picked it up nicely.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Brought down in the open field.
This is a quarterback who trusts his receivers, and he knows they can make plays. It's like those two were playing catch out there.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 22. Tackle after a decent run up the gut. 5 yards.
Call it a gain of 5 yards.
From the 17-yard line. Second down. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. Big play, and it's first and goal. That one goes for good yardage and a first down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on second down.
First and goal from the 3. Let's see if they can muscle this one in.
Timeout.
The offense calls a timeout. Hands off to the back, and he's in.
That was a very good all-around effort. The running, the blocking, the entire package. A well-deserved score.
And now we take a look at the drive summary. Wisconsin lines up for the kickoff. From the 5-yard line. He Makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. They got into the end zone last time. Let's see if they can match that on this possession.
And this offense needs to continue to produce on the scoreboard because they're still losing this game.
Caught by the tight end past the marker. And he's tackled at the 49-yard line. Big gain there for the first down.
There was some miscommunication down there by the defense that allowed for that big gain.
From the 49-yard line, it's first down. Pass right, running back's got it. They'll bring him down at the 31-yard line. This quarterback definitely has some confidence in his arm, Kirk.
It sure looks that way. That was well covered by the defense, and he still got it in there.
From the 31-yard line, first down. He tried to run it inside, and he's hammered. They'll get 2 on that one. The quarterback in the gun, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers in the formation. He drops back. He scrambles. No, incomplete. The offense took an errant shot into the end zone, and I'll tell you what, that one should have been picked off.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to hear all about that from his teammates when he comes over to the sidelines.
He delivers. What a play, and that is first and goal.
Excellent job by this young quarterback of making the defense pay for bringing both outside linebackers. That's composure right there.
Handoff, and he's met immediately.
Score that one is a win for the defensive line. They got the better of the offensive line right there.
Finds his receiver, touchdown.
You got to give each of these guys credit for getting in sync, really fighting to create that touchdown.
And he hits the PAT. So we take a moment here. Let's check out the drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. He's to the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line.
I was really impressed with their last series. They came out with a focus on the passing game, and the offense got the job done. We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
Throws, and he's right there to knock it away. And he did a nice job breaking up that pass.
Well, he did a great job here of not risking a big gain. Instead, he just batted it down.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That makes it 33.
Excellent open field tackle.
Not a safe pass at all. Really tight coverage and not a lot of room. Credit the receiver with going after that one and hanging on.
He's going to air it long. Knocks it down. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
He's looking to pass. There's a strike complete. He's down.
Makes the reception. Gain of 6 yards. That makes it 33.
And they'll try to get the first through the air.
This unit has quick hands, and they showed it there by knocking away the pass.
Fourth down.
Looks like they're going to go for it on fourth down. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. He drops back. He's under pressure. He caught it for the touchdown.
You talk about taking the momentum into the locker room. What a passing catch.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. It's halftime, and we've got a close one. Our score here at Spartan Stadium is Wisconsin 20, Michigan State 17. Second half just about set to get underway as the teams line up for the kick. It's fielded at the 2. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. This offense has found the end zone on their last 2 drives, and they're coming out on this one trying to do much of the same. And it's almost picked off.
The defense always likes to see a pass broken up, but getting the turnover would have been really big.
He somehow comes up with it. And down he goes at the 28.
Awesome extension to make the ground. It looked for sure like it was going to be out of his reach.
Works out well for this offense. The catch, good for 7 yards. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. He gets the first down and much more.
I'll tell you what, this guy is a threat every single time he touches the ball.
First and 10. Tipped away.
Incomplete pass. Number 82, the intended receiver.
It's second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 47. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
From their own 47-yard line, it's 3rd down. Hands it to the back. Nice run, and he's brought down. So the ground game picks up another first down.
Well, this really works on a defense's psyche. You can see the guys on defense right now just trying to catch their wind. Once again, they had a chance to bring this drive to a halt, but were unable to do it. The offense really seems to be clicking right now.
From the 47-yard line, first down. They'll give it off here. Tackled after a decent pickup. A pickup of 5.
That's a gain of 5 on the play.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 42. Takes it right and brought down right away.
When this guy gets his arms around the ball carrier, I don't care who it is. He's not getting away.
The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Throws, and it's knocked away.
Quick thinking there. You know, they're liable to put the ball in the air on 3rd, so it's a smart play to keep your hands ready.
4th down, and they're ready to punt this one away. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. We're about set to start things up again. Hand off.
you see how quickly he was able to get into the backfield and make that tackle? Not many guys that big can move that fast.
2nd and 13. Ball on the 17. Another run. Sheds a tackler. Nice run there. A gain of 6.
Call it a gain of 6 yards.
3rd down, 7 yards to go. Throws it, watch out. Oh, almost had a pick.
Nothing clicking there. Let's see if they can make a few adjustments before their next series.
4th down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. Calls for the fair catch. The offense is looking to be a little bit more successful with this drive as they had to punt the ball away the last time they had it. The halfback with a carry. The defense scoops it. Tries to get around the corner. And that fumble is going to cost him.
At this stage in the game, the #1 rule has to be to hold on to the football.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. First down, looking to throw. And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
I'm really not so sure what he's waiting for. He had some open receivers. He's going to have to pin that one on himself.
Defense looking for another sack here on this 2nd and 13 situation. It in as he's pushed out of bounds.
That was not the greatest decision to throw into that tight coverage. But he knows his receiver has unbelievably good hands. Having a target like that can be empowering for a quarterback.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Feeds it to the back. And they make the stop at the 17-yard line. They'll get 9 yards on the play.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down, 1 yard to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground again. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. Pretty good gain on the play by the halfback.
And that shows you why he's such a weapon as a ball carrier. Good gain for the offense.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 11. He's got it. Touchdown. He's thrown his 3rd touchdown pass of the game.
What I'm noticing more and more about this guy is he's very patient with the ball, and it's resulting in some nice scores, just like we've seen today.
And he adds the extra point. Let's take a glance at the drive summary. Wisconsin ready to kick this one off. It's fielded at the 2. It's on the ground.
Yep, and turnovers often change the momentum of an entire game.
Drops back to pass. What a collision. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice gain.
from the 13-yard line. It's second down. They got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. A couple of yards there.
Gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
It's 3rd down from the 11-yard line. And they get nice yardage on that run.
Very effective play calling in a 3rd down situation. It's plays like that you need to win ball games. Convert on 3rd down.
Wisconsin looking to make this a 3-score game. Don't leave yet, folks. We still got one more quarter to go. Our score here at Spartan Stadium is Wisconsin 27, Michigan State 17. To the end zone.
That's a phenomenal job to read the route and get a good break on the ball. Smart defense.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
Going to the end zone. Swatted away. I like the idea of trying to drop that one in there, but that one might have had a little too much air under it.
I don't have a problem with the pass. It was just a superb job by the defender playing the ball in the air.
Gets the pass away. He tried to force it to a man that wasn't open, and boy, was he lucky it wasn't picked off.
He's got to be more careful when throwing the football into the end zone.
And they tack on 3 points. They line up to kick this one away. From his own goal line. Makes it out to maybe the 19-yard line. It's been a good one so far today. Let's see what happens here.
They need to move the ball down the field quickly and efficiently. They should maybe even throw in some no huddle to conserve time.
And off up the middle, and he's stuffed. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1.
And I'll tell you what, not only was this great penetration, but it was a heck of a hit, too.
They hand it off. Makes it out to about the 36.
The reason why it's so crucial to be able to run effectively like this is it keeps the defense guessing. They have no idea whether you're passing or running, even if you need medium to long-range yards.
1st and 10. Takes the handoff inside and stopped immediately. 2-yard carry by the fullback. 2nd and 8. Ball on their own 38. That's a backward pass. At the 30. And they'll return this one all the way. And he will score.
Great play here by the defender. You know, it's trickier than it looks to scoop up a loose ball and then get your motor started. He was able to do it and made that play look smooth for the touchdown.
So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, Wisconsin 36, Michigan State 17. Wisconsin lines up for the kickoff. Looks like someone was called for holding.
Holding on the receiving team. You've probably heard it said that there's holding on every play. It's just not called. I don't think it's really that prevalent, but you can get away with it sometimes, and other times you can't.
They'll go to work at the 10-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. First down, looking to throw. And he's hit as he throws. And it's caught. He's taken down around the 33-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
He steps out at about the 35. They completed it, but for a minimal gain.
It's not much, but at least it's positive yards.
He drops back. Plenty of time in the pocket. They'll make the sack.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
So the sack makes this third and very long. He drops back. He's going to try and scramble. And down he goes at the 49. As we've seen before, they go with a hurry-up offense.
That makes it first and 10.
It's broken up.
Great instinctive timing by the corner to deflect the pass. That's just really solid coverage skills.
Second and 10.
Batted away.
You never know what will happen when the ball ricochets like that. Good effort by the defender.
The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Fires to his receiver. First down. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back on first down. The pressure was just too much to handle that time as this defensive end was able to sack the quarterback.
It came with a blitz, and this time it worked out. The quarterback had no open receivers, and he just went down.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on the 42. And he's hit as he throws.
Man, I don't know if this quarterback misread the defense or just made a poor decision, but that wasn't a pass he should have thrown.
And that one's incomplete. And he let his receiver a little too much.
One of the things you look for when you have a young quarterback is how he releases the football. Here you can see he releases the ball a little bit early, a sign that he wasn't completely comfortable with what he was seeing.
Drops back to pass. He gets rid of it. And they intercept it. The junior safety. Nice pick by the safety.
Safety that time just sitting back there looking at the quarterback, and once it was thrown, he knew exactly where it was going, and he made the pick.
From their own 31-yard line. First down. Nice run there. 5 yards.
Call it a gain of 5 yards.
From their own 36-yard line. Second down. Takes the ball right. And he's taken down at the 37. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. Third down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 37. Again, he'll get the call. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. They'll be short of the first down after that unsuccessful running play.
Nice job here by the defense of holding firm and forcing a fourth down.
So that's going to do it. Our final score in this one.
Wisconsin 36, Michigan State 17.
Now it's time to present the Reese's Perfect Play of the Game, which is brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the perfect combination of chocolate and peanut butter. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Wisconsin came to play today and deserved some praise. They were well prepared and well coached.
Take a look at our choice for today's player of the game. He made a big contribution to his team's win. That'll do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 11. For Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.